So if I want to use Desmos in order to simplify trig functions, so if I want to find things like the sine of 30 degrees or the cosine of 60 degrees, if I'm going to use Desmos to do that, the first thing I have to do is go in to the settings and I have to change Desmos to be in degrees. When I click on the settings, the little wrench up on the top, Desmos automatically defaults to calculate trig functions in radians. So in order for you to get the correct answer, you have to come in and change Desmos so that it's calculating degrees, so that it knows when you type a number into the trig function that you're talking about the unit degrees, because you're not going to be able to put the little degree symbol into the actual function. So the first thing you have to do, and you'll have to do it every time you open Desmos, is come in and change it to degrees because it automatically defaults to radians. So to do that, I just click degrees, then I can click out of my settings, and now if I want to calculate the sine of 30 degrees, I can just type it in and it knows that I'm talking about degrees, that this 30 is a degree measure, not a radian measure, and it gives me the answer of 0.5. If I wanted to find the cosine of 60 degrees, it's the same thing as the sine, so let's try find the cosine of 30 degrees. It gives me my answer. If I want to find tangent of 45 degrees, it gives me my answer. I just have to type it in. I don't need the degree symbol in there because I have changed Desmos to be in degrees. Now notice if I had gone back and I change it back to radians, it's going to change all my answers because I'm in the wrong unit. So I have to make sure that when I'm finding missing sides of triangles or anytime I'm simplifying a trig function that's in degrees, that I switch Desmos over to be in degrees before I use it. You can also, if you don't want to just type in, if you're using the buttons on the calculator, if you open up the Desmos calculator and go into functions, it has all of the trig functions in here for you. So you can also, if you wanted to calculate the cosecant of 52 degrees, you can get it by clicking on functions and then clicking on cosecant or secant. You can get any of them, they're also right here, or you can just type them on the keyboard and Desmos will recognize them.